Hey everybody, welcome back to Redbird Landscape Design. I'm Anieca Turner. So I was out and about in my backyard and I'm growing some grapevines, muscadine or muscadine, whichever way you want to say it. It's a very southern based, well-grown grapevine down here in the south. Also I've planted in a green grape, like a table grape, I forget the variety. So I was taking a look. I've been away from home for a couple days and I wanted to see how things were going. And I'm looking along and I see this. What the heck? Look at those guys. See how they're devouring the leaf? There's 27 of them. 27. I'm grateful that the plant has got a lot of established leaves on it already, so I don't have to worry about that I'm going to hurt the leaf vine if I take that leaf off. Also on the back, I'll show you a little bit of some extra stuff. You see these little black bits that are here and there? That's called grass. It's poop, pretty much, caterpillar poop. So let me get some more information for you. I'll look up what this is. My basics of quick research was it's called skeletonizing caterpillars, and clearly that's exactly what they do. Look what, destroying it. I'm so glad I saw it. So I'll get back to you shortly and we'll continue on with the video with some more information and maybe help you have some tips of what to do, what not to do as far as growing and taking care of grapevines. So as I mentioned, here I am back showing you the grapevines that I've planted. I was probably back in the spring. They've been in the ground for 3 months, something like that. So you see I have a barrier around them and posts to keep the dog out and anything else that might want to hit it, lawnmowers and otherwise. This is the table grape. I will find out what the specific name is and I'll post it in the comment section below. I got this particular variety from Ison, I-S-O-N apostrophe S. They're in Georgia. Fantastic grapevine growers. I've been doing it forever and a day. And I'll put a link also for that. And if you go along here, I've had limited space, so I'm letting them kind of join in together. This one down here, you can see the difference, is muscadine or muscadine. And there's the base. Ison's, as I mentioned, has great videos and tips to help you understand how to grow them, how to prune them, what to do, how to trellis them. That's what these are. These are 4x4 foot posts. I put them in the ground, cement down here. You probably can't see it because of the weeds and the grasses that have overgrown. And all along at the base of these plants, I've been away, as I mentioned earlier, I need to come in and get rid of all of this extra debris that's around the base so they're not encroaching or competing with the base of the grapevine down here. So, and this is a wire cage. I put that around as well to protect the plant, keep critters and animals, whether they're domesticated, as in my dog or otherwise, keep them out. So I thought I'd start off with this. I mentioned earlier in this video about how I set up the posts here. So we'll start here. They're 4x4 foot posts, or sorry, 4x4 inches, and I think they're 8 foot. And I dropped them down into the ground, obviously. Down here, I put some mulch over top. Down in there is cement. I sunk them in and had a level. Put the level on the side, make sure it's level and square. And as you can see, there's another one down right there. So that's where I started with it. Then what you need to do is you drill in for this trellis system a hole large enough to handle this channel lock, and you will purchase, this is 9-gauge wire. Here's my extra. So there is some others that have like a twisted look, like a roping effect to it. This is smooth. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it was what I could find, and it's worked well. I can bend it around the post to secure it as well. So you put it through this channel locking mechanism. It goes through the drilled hole that you've put in the piece, the post, and it comes back out through here. Get this out of the way. Here we are. Right here. Goodness. So right here, there's the hole that I drilled through. It comes through that channel lock, and once you slide this galvanized line through, it will not come back out. So it locks it in place, which is great. So I started here, gave myself extra slack, and as you can see, I wrapped it all the way around. Then I ran the line through. Now, before I go farther with it, it's at this height, which is 4 feet maybe, because it's set up for me, for my height. I'm 5'3", and a lot of my research online dictated that when you're going to do this, if it's a vineyard or just for your own specific backyard, set up the vine, the wire, so when the grapes come off, which will be approximately here, they'll hang in this space, which is around your chest, which makes it easier for you to harvest. So that's the intentional spacing on purpose. So I believe this is 25 feet all the way down. And the recommendation, I believe, is 10 feet either way for the grapevines to grow out, and you'll get the best harvest 10 feet from the main line. All right, and you come all the way down, and here's my second pole. Right here, second post. And as you can see, I twisted it off through this way and cut it with some bolt cutters, I believe is what I used. And then again, there's one of the channel locks. You drill this big hole, put it through. Once this wire goes through, out this way, and you pull it out this way, keep pulling until you get it taut and tight like this, and you're good to go. So that's that part. Now, going forward, as the plant grows, you want to minimize how many leaves are coming off your main line. Okay, from the stem down here, come up. I need to eliminate this. But as it grew out and got more leaf surface, which is how the plant will produce photosynthesis and sugars to help it grow. And then you cut back within, making sure you only have so many shoots coming off as you go along. It helps keep the plant's energy put towards producing fruit. And these are approximately 8 inches long, and that's your cutoff point. Literally, you would pinch this back, and then this will enable this stem here to produce fruit. And last piece, right here, you can see it really well, is how do you get them to hang on to the vine? Once it comes up the post to over here, you want it to come up, then you're going to pinch it back so that it'll send out 2 runners, like I did here. So right here, okay? So I had a runner that comes up this way, goes that way, and another one that will come up and go this way. So once you get your 2 lines going, then you pinch back anything else that comes up through the crotch of the plant here, and you let it run out. And what you do is, aside from the actual tendrils that they'll put out and hold on to the line, I also put this horticultural tape on it. There's like a special tape gun you can buy, but what I use, I'll show you in just a sec, is I cut it to size, and then I have a stapler, and I just staple it right there. There you go. And as this vine will grow, this tape will snap and come off. So you won't risk girdling, which strangling the vine line at all, which is what you want. You don't want to strangle the vine, because then you lose fruit, right? So that's how I did that. And then here's my growing tip. Just as it goes along, I help guide the tendrils as well. I'll gently wrap them up in here. And tomorrow this guy will have circled and grabbed on even more so than what I set up and did. So just to show you, this is my little stapler I use. It has an extension so it'll pop open like this if I need it to. And I just cut to fit the tapes, and I'll just go in here and go clip, and it clips it on. And as I said, this will grow out and get thicker and stronger, the grapevine, and this will snap off. That way I won't girdle. And here's some of the tape I use. I call it horticultural tape. I'm sure it's something else. But this comes in a roll. This is extra that I had when I was doing my vegetable garden. So that's it. It's super easy. Lots of information online. I will post Ison's website and their information. That's where I got the green table grapes down there that have a more limier color. That's a green table grape variety. And this is muscadine or muscadine, which is a southern plant that grows very, very well in the heat and humidity in the south. So that would be it. If y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And don't forget to post any tips or tricks that you may have. And definitely don't forget to like and subscribe to the page. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time. We're going to get into seeds and how to set up a good garden soil.